2020 has been a challenging year for global business, with fiscal support packages changing the investment landscape. Sami Shah is the chief economist at Lombard Odier. He is based at their HQ in Geneva, Switzerland. Sami, what's your advice for investors and their portfolios at the moment during the ongoing pandemic?
So our advice is to start focusing on 2021 and what might characterize next year. And very clearly, in our view, we're in a year where we're going to see a significant economic catch-up, thanks to the vaccine, the fact that the pandemic should be maintained back into control. And therefore, we want to seek exposure to the global cycle. That means favoring cyclical assets such as equities, particularly in Asia, partially in Europe as well. We like emerging markets in that context. The best source of carry, in our view, is emerging market debt in hard currency. We play currency diversification as well in the emerging market world. There again, we like the Chinese renminbi. So the idea here is to get exposure to international assets, and particularly international cyclical assets.
Can you identify for us some of the key drivers of the global economy as we head into 2021?
Well, very clearly, as you contain the pandemic, you allow the economic catch-up to unfold, and potentially to unfold pretty quickly. It does not mean that this recovery is going to be even. Quite the contrary, actually. We should see some economies and some sectors outperform others. And if there is one sector that we expect to outperform in 2021, is really the trade sector, so imports and exports between nations. Trade has been going through a lot in the past 5 years, and particularly in the past 2 years with the trade war and then the COVID shock. Basically, trade flows have been contracting for 2 years now. And 2021 is the year where finally trade should be able to get back into expansion.
Sami, do you think the much heralded vaccine is going to get the global economy back on track, or is it going to take more than that?
Well, we believe so. We put a lot of emphasis and a lot of credit to that healthcare innovation, for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, this is a new generation of vaccine, at least for Moderna and Pfizer. So it's a very promising new technology. The efficiency is much above expectations. As you know, a standard flu vaccine has a 50% efficiency. We're talking above 90% efficiency here. So really, that makes it the decisive tool to control basically the pandemic. And the third reason, by the way, is the fact that the production is there again quite above expectations, with potentially between 20 and 50 million Americans having access to the vaccine in 2020 already, and we're talking billions of doses for 2021. So in our view, the vaccine is the real game changer here when it comes to the COVID-19 crisis.
All right, Sami Shah, Chief Economist at Lombard Odier. We'll leave it there. Thank you very much.